What's smashing, y'all? Recently, I received a comment on one of my videos talking about Davinci Resolve, and someone asked me if I could do a live stream about it and show them how I actually edit clips on there. But instead of a live stream, I figured I'd just make a video that you can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch if you need help. I'm not a pro at Davinci Resolve, but I've been using it for a little bit of time now, and I learned some tricks that maybe can help you out. So let's talk about it. So when you first open up Davinci Resolve, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna click on Untitled Projects. The first thing I do when I open Davinci Resolve is I switch my page to the edit. Most of the time when I'm in here is because I'm editing clips, and I feel like this edit workspace just gives me the most function to work with. I already went on my Twitch stream and made a highlight and downloaded it. So we're just gonna drag it in real quick. When you drag it in, make sure you drag it into right here. This is the media pool. So anything that you think you're gonna use for your project, you can drop in there. And if it's at a different frame rate, you can select what frame rate you want. So now that it's loaded up here, for me to start editing it, I'm gonna bring it down here. And then this is our first timeline. You'll see it'll create its own thing called timeline up here. And this is just me playing Rocket League with one of my clan members, Capital TG, that's like a brother to me. He's around one of the only people I play Rocket League with. So while we're playing, we made this crazy epic goal.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Fucking kick this in,
And we actually ended up making a big comeback. So what I want to do right now is I want to edit this so you can see I'll make it probably around 1 minute and then how I'm actually going to make it into a reel. So now that we have it like this, I'm going to get this nice little highlight flashback. It's because we deserve it, right? Oh, what a nice shot. And now I'm going to mute the desktop audio so you don't hear my gameplay in the back of it the whole time. So while I'm playing, where I get to a place where I want to cut, the option to cut your your timeline is actually Control /. It's one of the easiest things to remember. So right here, they come back, they end up making a goal on us, and then we end up coming back and we end up making a goal on them. Oh, what a sick goal he had, right? So I want to stop it right there. Boom. I don't want to watch the replay. So I stopped it and I pressed Control /. Now that I can click Control /, you see that there's a divider right here in the middle. So I will continue to play it and I'm wait till the highlight's over. Now that the highlight's over, I'm gonna press stop right here. I'm gonna do Control /. Now here's another trick. Now I just learned this. I just learned this the other day, that when you end up cutting a frame, right, and you have it how you want it, you can either highlight it and press delete. So when you highlight and press delete, it will delete that and bring the one that's in front of it over. If you want to go backwards, Control Z. Gives back my frame. And now, if you want to get rid of it, but still keep the other clip where I had it, you press backspace. And now when you look on the timeline, if you scroll over with me, bam, that gap was never filled. So I can either fill it or I could drag it over. For most of the part, I usually use delete. It does the easy work for me. But the backspace button does help you out when you want to insert either like your little own stingers, transition scenes, or your own introductions. So don't forget, backspace to delete the clip that you selected, and to keep everything where it's still at, and delete to delete it, and then move all the clips forward or backwards, however you want to say it. So as we continue to watch the clip, I'm gonna let it go through here. It's intense action. Oh my god, intense action. And when we get to the point where I score again, this time what we're gonna do is, again, we're not gonna want to watch the replay. So I'm gonna cut it right after the replay, so I can just cut this into a smaller clip. Boom, Smashable TG scores. Awesome. Replay, stop. All right. And then again, what I say, Control /. And it'll cut it right there for me where it's at. And we'll continue to play it a little bit. And I'll get to where the replay stops and is no longer there. Usually in the countdown, right here. Stop, control, backslash. Okay, and now all you have to do is highlight this. And since obviously I want to get rid of it and move whatever's happening next over, we're gonna hit delete. And it fills the gap just like that. Now we let it play again. We just let it continue, get to the point where this actually goes into overtime. So it doesn't last too much long into overtime. But I want to get enough of it where we get the game, we get the ending, we get the most important shots, and I still can make it short enough for social media. Because even though there is long form content, short form content as in reels, as in shorts, as in TikTok, you know, seems to be what's getting most attention now. And to know how to make reels on Davinci Resolve, which is a free software that you can use, that's amazing. There is a new app that's a plugin for OBS called Vertical that I'm gonna be trying out this week, and the next web show is actually gonna be about that. Boom! There's my reaction. The game's over. We're super excited, and I'm gonna get to where it scores and it says our team name, and that we won is gonna say On Top Gaming won, and we'll go from there. See, On Top Gaming winner, all right? And I'm gonna fly off the screen, celebrate with my partner, and then we're gonna stop. See, that's all I really want. So again, control, backslash, and I'm gonna delete everything that's in front of that, everything. And now this is my clip. It's about, it says your time up here. It says it's 2 minutes and 14 seconds long. And these buttons here, this is obviously to go backwards. It'll jump the whole section. Now, so what I'm going to do is try to get this clip even shorter, just so I can get around a real time. All right, so we have that one score that I'm super excited about. And then we have a cut that's coming up. So this is the option. I could get rid of that replay. I didn't show the rest of the replays, so why show that one? So this one we should go backwards slowly. See, it's showing me exactly what I want to see. And I can stop exactly where I want. And it's all going in reverse. Boom, Smash OTG scored. I press control, backslash. I get rid of this whole section right now. And now our clip is at 1 minute and 42 seconds. See, you see the sequence here? It takes so long. So I'm going to rewind it a little bit. And we're going to cut it to probably actually right around here. Stop, control, backspace. But you're doing all this control backspace, but how are you going to make all the scenes go together? Don't worry. I'm about to show you. All right, so we have our first goal that we wanted. Nice. Okay, jumping to the next one. Nice. Okay, we're going to play until right before the replay. See, it's already cut. Bam. Now we have this one. This one might go a little bit longer. Matter of fact, because it's 5-5 and we tied it up, I'm going to cut out the whole end of the game and just start with overtime, just to help me shorten my clip. So here, if I wanted to, I can just drag it and take it to whatever time I wanted, but that's not how it's going down. I'm gonna wait until it says overtime and we're about to launch. And I'm gonna stop exactly at the overtime screen so it can just pick up right from right there. Okay, see, it says overtime, boom. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it gets down to 3, control, backslash, highlight this, and delete. Now it shows you I'm at 58 seconds. So I'm about to be at a minute. This is exactly where I want to be with my clip. So instead of showing my enemies' goals, I am only showing my goals, our comeback. We score, boom. All right. You're like, but it just jumps awkwardly. I'm about to show you how to fix that. This is our second goal. Bam. Ready for the third one? Overtime. Bang. It starts in overtime. We know this is around 16 seconds. We're trying to get it down as much as we can. Game over, right? We celebrate. We're excited. I'm just watching it to the end to make sure if there's anything else I want to cut out. I'm going to wait till it says on top gaming. And then we're going to cut it right there because this I'm trying to have it short and sweet. Bangers, right? Actually, we'll let the cars play too. Fly off the screen. And stop. Bangers. Got it. Deleted. Now our clip is at 56 seconds. And now if you already have this, I already showed you how to cut. I already showed you how to press backspace to delete something and leave space in between so you can fill it. I showed you how to press delete so it brings all your clips forward or backwards or however you consider it, right? And now that we have this, I want to click on this effects tab, right? You click on effects, I have a favorite. You can sit here and go to a certain part. So I'm gonna jump forward here and I can go around this. I'm gonna just highlight over it and drag it slowly. And it's gonna show me how the transition is gonna look. And it does it for each one of these. You go forwards or backwards. It'll show you how it transitions to the next scene. I already have a favorite. I'll let you mess with this and go through it however you please. I already have a favorite. So I'm gonna go to noise dissolve. That is my favorite. I use it for all of them. So I'm gonna bring my noise dissolve right here. Poof. I'm gonna jump forward. Grab my noise dissolve. Drop it in the middle of both of it. It'll convert one straight into the other. Jump to the next one, and that's the end of it. And even though that's the end, I'm still gonna put a noise resolve there. And now we can go back and we can watch it at those particular moments. So right here, I'm press play and watch how it transitions. It transitions to the next scene. After this goal, watch how it transitions. So it wipes the page, and it looks amazing. The dope thing about Davinci Resolve is that once you're done making a clip or editing a video, it gives you the option to quick export. So I'm done with my video. This is how it looks. This is how I want it to be, right? So if I want to, I can file, click quick export, and it'll give me my options. It gives you directly for YouTube, Vimeo, Twitter, Dropbox. It has your whatever version of it you want. I'll click export, and then I'll put like RLCB clip. So Rocket League comeback clip. All right. I'm gonna save it. Look how quick this does. So I made that already. It'll take about a minute and a half, it says, to finish the clip. So once it's done with that, I already have a clip made. But you're like, wait, Smash, I thought you said that we're gonna be able to convert this into a reel or a short or a TikTok. You know, this is what I thought you were gonna show us. So the moment that this is done, I will show you how to fix it. As long as it's doing that, don't forget, all right? Just try to title your projects if you really want to save them and come back to them. The purpose of having long form content is that you come back to that content and create short form content. Think about it. This was a 3.5 hour stream where I was playing competitive Rocket League with one of my close friends, and I'm making less than a minute reel or clip at the moment. So just because you have long form content doesn't mean you should have short form. Your long form is your short form. You're just grabbing snips and clips and aspects of that for you to use when you can. So this is a stream. Was me working. This is me being a content creator, and I'm just going back and I'm grabbing a moment from stream where I actually feel like me and my teammate did good, and we're making it into a clip. And it's awesome. And it's already done exporting. It's already done exporting. And now that it's done exporting, we're going to show you how to make that into a reel. All right, so I have it here. It's done exporting. I'm going to close out of this real quick. I already made what I wanted. I already have the file that I wanted. And you're like, wait, do you have to exit? I'm still learning. I don't know if I have to exit. I know I can make multiple timelines, right? And I'm gonna show you what's the easiest way for me to make a reel using Davinci Resolve. And after that, we're good. So we're back here to this screen, and I'm gonna click on Untitled Project, right? Now we're still gonna go back to our workspace and switch it to edit. But now I'm gonna go look for that video that we just made, that clip that we just made, the Rocket League clip. So I'm gonna go to my videos. I'm gonna go down to RL, find my Rocket League clip. All right, so here it is. I'm dropping it in the media pool. Now this is something that I use. This is something I do, and it's the quickest way I know how to make a reel. Okay. So I bring down one, right, and then I bring down another one. It's the same exact file. Same exact file. I click on the top one, and I zoom in a little bit. Once I zoom in a little bit, I go to cropping. I crop just my camera. You can see it going clearly across the screen. And that's why I zoom in a little bit to distort the image, so I know that I'm doing it right. So I'm getting myself individually. I'm gonna crop the bottom, and you can see that I cropped myself. And now the best thing about Davinci Resolve is if you go to File and you go to Project Settings, there's an option right here where it says, obviously I'm doing 1920 by 1080, which is HD, but it says Use Vertical Resolution. I'm gonna click on Use Vertical Resolution because I want to make a reel. And now that I have both these things here, I'm gonna zoom into where I just had my picture frame at. You see it moving off to the side a little bit? Don't get nervous. You can change the positioning by using this transform. It lets you go back and forth, up and down, left and right. I'll move it to the top a little bit. And I'll move it to the side because as you zoom in, it will pan it to the side like that. I'm just gonna bring it back. I'm just gonna center it to a position where I feel it feels good. Zoom in to where it fills up the whole top. Bam, see, and I can still crop some of it. So I still want to crop a little bit off the left. You see? And there we go. It's still zooming. And it's not distorting my video. It's there. And now I have the second video. So I go down, I click on this one, and I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. And then I'll position it. I'll get myself out the camera and I'll position it to where it fills the whole thing, or to where it at least gets the gameplay that I wanted to capture. Right? And that little black bar doesn't bother me. It might bother some people. And then look, you press play and they play at the same time, and you make sure that's in sequence with each other. See, so now you see that my reactions time up with my goals. Amazing, right? It's so easy. It really is easy, especially once you have the clip done. Or say, you know, if you record straight off your Xbox and you already have that 1 minute clip. Like I am excited about to try vertical, which is something that Harris Heller is part of, which you know him from Senpai Gaming or Stream Beats, and I'm a big fan. So next week's What Smashing episode is going to be about that, because I am a content creator and I am in front of my stream all the time, and obviously I do make clips. So vertical sounds something that's obvious for me to use. But you see, it shows everything. It shows on top gaming. I'm gonna pause it, right? I don't like that it doesn't show on top gaming like more in the middle. So I'm gonna move it a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, and maybe zoom out just a little bit. You know, and it doesn't have to show my whole name. You know, right there. Go back, make sure everything's good. See, I don't like how that looks, but maybe the zoom was worth it. Boom, boom. Move it a little bit upwards. And now what I do is I just simply go here. I go to File. I go to Quick Export like I did before. I click on the H.2464 master. I'm gonna name it the same thing I did before, right? So I'm gonna go down to my RLs so I can see that Rocket League clip that I had right here, and then all I'm gonna do is add reel to it. Save it as a reel. Now, I also mentioned in one of my other videos, OneDrive, which is a cloud service provided to you by Microsoft, which is dope if you're an Xbox player because it lets you send yourself videos and clips. So one thing I am going to show you right from here as it renders, which should take a minute and 10 seconds. Then when it does render, the dope part about this is that once it's finished and it is in my library as a reel, which still gives us another minute. The one thing I do like about it is that, so once it is done, I'm a dad, I'm a gamer, I can't be in front of my computer the whole time. So one of the first things I do is I make sure I drop it into my OneDrive. So as soon as it's done, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to drop it to my OneDrive that's already synced to my computer. Um, and how easy it could be for you to easily get that content somewhere else. And it's pretty dope. And if I showed you anything in this video, I know it's kind of long, it is kind of tedious, and there's a lot of fillers because of the rendering and stuff like that. But a lot of people out here need this knowledge. A lot of people don't know. And I try to break it down in the simplest forms. You know, I'm not a video editor. You know, this is not my profession. I mean, it's something that I learned mostly on my own. So if you're watching this and if you have any comments, you have any tips, you have any help or any shortcuts that I don't know that can help us out, please write it down in the comments. If you learn anything, if this helped you out at all, don't be scared. Please smash that subscribe button. And I appreciate you. So, all right. So now that the rendering's complete, let's go back to. And now that the rendering's complete, I'm just gonna go to my videos. I'm gonna go down. We're gonna find the reel. The reel is gonna be right next to the clip that we had, right? So here is the clip. Here's the reel. I don't need the reel on my computer anymore because I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it either from my tablet. I'm gonna post it from my phone. You know, something that's portable. So I'm gonna drag it, and since my OneDrive is synced to my computer, boom, I'm gonna drop it in there. I'm gonna drop it in there. It's off my computer now. It's on my OneDrive, and it should be uploading. So when I check on my OneDrive on my phone, right now in front of you, please don't embarrass me, OneDrive. I'm gonna open my OneDrive, which is an app right here. It's the cloud one. Open my OneDrive. I'm gonna go into my Smash OTG folder, and I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom because that's where my videos drop at. And look, it's already here. Our reel's already here. Look, it's there already. And now all I have to do is press the download button, save it, and now I'm ready to post it wherever I need to post it. And now that you've seen how easy it is to get on my phone and how it is to once you actually have a clip, it literally took me a couple minutes to show you how to make a clip into a reel. And that's with me trying to explain it. If I didn't have to sit there and explain it, I'll just have to watch it once, edit it, make sure everything matched up together, and get ready to port it out. If this video helped you out at all, please smash that subscribe button. I appreciate you. This is the Smashin Web Show. It comes out every Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time frame, where I just try to give back to my community, give back to content creators, and I talk about things that I use on a daily basis. Davinci Resolve is a free software that you can download, that you can use, and it does have a paid version, which I don't own, but I still use it to edit all my stuff. So that's how powerful the free version is. And as always, don't forget to have a smashing day. I'm your boy Smash, and thank you for watching my Smashin Web Show. I'm out.